Hello there, and we are live. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another episode, guys. Yeah, of another second season of the PremTalk show. Tony and Cloud, Tony Cloud, and all of the Fight Week show. And this one, yeah, as you can see, me and Ola are doing back-to-back shows. Just 3 days ago, me and him were here with Weezer. Me and him will also be here today with another friend of mine, football band. He should be popping in quite soon because Weezer had to go to a funeral, so he might not be around. But Band will join us later on. See ya, guys. Episode 14 of this running show. I had a season 1 with this brother. Now it's a season 2 and it's running properly already. 14 episodes, legendary episodes between me and this brother. See, he needs no introduction. I don't want to go all hyper, because today is supposed to be a good day. Me and him should be smiling about signings. But I won't hype up the whole introduction, because it's a sad day. It's a sad day. But he will still get his pull. Guys, welcome to the show. My brother, my brother in crime.
No, big up to you, man. Big up to you, my brother.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, man. Salute. We're here to talk about Arsenal, the state of the club, where we're going, where we're headed. But yeah, man, salute to everybody for joining us. I see Joanne Smith in the house. Tayyib was saying salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my brother.
Tayyib, your brother, Muslim brother is hollering you.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? That's how we're doing it, man. But we're here, man. We're here.
Yeah. People in the charts, big ups to you. Football Band is in the charts. He will be joining us later on. Tayyib is in the charts. Big ups to you. Joanne Smith, my very, very big friend from Facebook. Lovely lady. She loves Arsenal. She doesn't like how Mikel Arteta is ruining our football club. She's down here with us. I love you so much, Joanne Smith. Tayyib, big brother. How you doing, man? Here today, my brother, a member of my channel. He puts his money where his mouth is. Joanne Smith, please become a member of my channel. I want you to become a member of my channel. How about that, Joanne Smith? It's so cheap. Become a member of my channel. Here today is down here with us. That's my brother. He's down here with us. Pain like Bane. Adama Pictures Production. He's down here with us. See, this is gonna be a good one. Just listen to what me and Ola have to tell you. Ola.
Well, go on.
A couple of hours before the transfer window slams shut, Arsenal haven't. Okay, Bant is down here. Ola, you haven't met Bant, man, but he's my guy.
Finally we meet, man. Finally we meet. Salute to you, bro.
Abs, how you doing? I think he's sorting out his audio.
Yeah, hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. Are you there? Hello, Bant. Your audio isn't working. Okay, until you can talk to us with your audio, we'll just keep you there. Ola. Bad news in the transfer front, yeah. No signings whatsoever. Nothing, no movement in the transfer window. I haven't seen anything. The backlog is still down here. Ola, you already know the background. Talk to these people, These people are waiting for us to explode on them. Talk to them. Let them know what's going on.
The mercenaries, they didn't get good enough offers, man. I tell you who got a good offer. Lewis Hamilton. He's left Mercedes and gone to Ferrari. And who's stuck with Mercedes? People like me. Yeah? We're stuck with Mercedes. But Hamilton done fucked up. You know why? He fucked off. He's a mercenary. This is what they do. But this time around, for Arsenal, the money, there's not enough money. They're saying a lot of clubs ain't able to sign. It looks like the thing might have caught up with us. And when we make signings like Raya, when we make signings like Kai Havertz, and we're not able to spend where we need to readjust in the in the January window like this is the kind of thing that comes and bites us in the ass. The Timber one you can kind of forgive because that is the first day of the season. What can you say about that, right? But the ones that we've actually seen performances, you think to look at today. There's news that came out today that we are ripping off the contract of Runarsson. Runarson's contract, another one that we spent money on, that we paid loan fees to go out on, that is now back at the club, and now we're looking to rip up his contract. 30 grand a week he was on. 30 grand a week. Runarsson was the contract we gave him. We can't even get a dime for him. We have to rip his contract off. Another one. That makes 12 of them. You wonder why we can't sign nobody in January if we're giving contracts away and can't even put in on loan. These are the things that pile up, and now look, we can't move Cedric off the books. We can't move Runarsson off the books. Have to rip off the contract. We can't move Holding off the books. Nene can't get him off the books. So how's everybody crying that we ain't got no signings in January, and this profit and sustainability thing is what's stopping us from doing it? Look what we're spending with no return from these players. I'm on about the Cedrics, the Holdings, the Onenes, all these guys. We've got no return from them this season, and they've all been paid up until now. So
Holding did go for 2 million, but even though that's pittance as well to Palace.
I mean, these are tiny.
Hence,
you know what I mean?
In terms of football,
we got to learn how to do business better, and this is my thing. Runarsson still at this club now. They're ripping off his contract. So we are at the point now where we're having to lay in the bed that we made this January, and we have to look for internal solutions and see what it can do for us. And that begins this Sunday. I'm still not convinced by that Fugazi performance against Forest, but that begins this Sunday. But as far as signings go, look, we made our bed, and we're having to lie in it, bro. It's what it is.
Ola, please. I want to understand something here. We recall Runarsson, from a football club we loaned him to, brought him back, and terminated his contract,
and tear up his contract. That's the kind of business we do.
What's the reasoning behind that? Shout out to Arsenal Manic is down here. Leon Perkins is down here with us. Shout out to these guys who've just come in. Hard hitters like Arsenal Manic, Leon Perkins, Malia is in the house. It doesn't get better than this. You guys should tell us about this transfer window, what you think. Big up to all of you. Ola, what's the reasoning here behind just canceling Runarsson's contract? I want him gone, but I want to know the reason.
Didn't your guy that got the award? Didn't your guy that got the award for making the best signings sign Runarsson? This is on his doorstep, bro. This ain't on my doorstep. That's on Edu's doorstep. He got award, brethren.
Tony's guy, yeah?
Huh?
Tony's guy. Eddie's Tony's guy, yeah.
That's Tony was moving. He was moving hard for this. You know what I mean? I know Tony's a radio guy, but sometimes I have to stick it on Tony because Tony likes sticking it on man. When I come on the show, you know what I mean? Sometimes I go stick it on Tony, man. You know what I mean? Let him know that, bro, this is your people, bro. He got the award, and bro. I remember when he was announcing how he got the award that day, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, Tony was hella happy. That man got award.
Tony, we're gonna have conversations, We're gonna have some serious conversations.
Yeah, man. Pull up the clip, blood. The clip's there.
Okay,
But yeah, here we are.
guys,
This is
no
on Eddie's
problem.
doorstep.
Guys, welcome to the show, Football Bands. Football Bands, how you doing, man?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I just come off my course just now. Nice little invitation. You know, when my boy comes calling, you know, I can't. You know, I have to come. You know what I'm saying?
You have
So
to come.
I'm here,
Ola, in
man.
case you don't know, me and Bant have been working together on my channel and on his own channel. Is my right hand guy down here, you know, and me and him were the ones, you know, trying to pull something off. And you know, of course, you know, you were added to our group, you know, on WhatsApp. It's me and this brother trying to pull things like that up, and me and him have been working together to, you know, at least help out our channels and do stuff. So it's my right hand guy down here. So of course, I know you've never done a show with Ola, but definitely you know you've seen Ola and you've interacted with him
Yeah.
on WhatsApp. So you know you'll be seeing much of us doing lots of shows together. See, yeah, Ola, I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you, Ola, before we get to this guy. Just read what I saw. Arsenal tipped to complete 5 transfers before January deadline as 9 targets emerge. Arsenal are running, just listen, that's from Daily Mail today, just an hour ago. Arsenal are running out of time to sign players in the January transfer window, but have been tipped to bring in several players, as much as 8, before the deadline strikes today. Ola, do you believe this garbage? Yeah, this garbage being thrown out by the Daily Mail.
I thought this one was for abs. Is it for abs or is I
No, it's
thought
for
it was
you.
for
It's
abs.
for you. Abdul chime in later. It's for you, man.
Um, I mean, where are they getting all these rumors from, bro?
No,
I,
8 signings before the end of today. Do you believe that?
Nah,
Daily Mail just
nah.
posted.
I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I don't see Arsenal making any signings, and it's looked like that from the first day in January, and here we are on the first day in February, and no one's walked through the door, and the ones that we're supposed to sell, we can't even sell them. I'm not expecting anything, bro. And where this lot again, players to come in, I don't understand it.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
bro. Like I said earlier on, we're gonna have to see what we got in house and hope that it can get us across the line. But I personally don't see it. I
cross
personally
the
don't see
line.
it. Yeah, bro. Because the thing is this, right?
Oh my God,
This is where
this is
sometimes
not happening.
this is where what sometimes as football fans, you know, it's the hope that kills you, right? And it
Mm,
don't matter
mm,
how long in the tooth you are as a football fan, the hope always gets you. And that's what the football club actually sells to the fans. And that's why they sell season tickets every fucking year. It's the hope.
mm,
The hope.
mm.
They sell that
The
hope. They
whole.
market that hope. They PR that
Mm,
hope. They wrap it
mm,
up in nice wrapping paper, put strings and arrow on it, make it look nice and sell it to you for premium.
mm,
That's what they do.
mm.
That's why we watch
That's
it
what they
every
do.
week. Even though we moan
Mm,
every week, we go back and watch it
exactly.
again. Yeah, man, it's
Exactly.
the hope, bro. It's the hope.
Exactly.
And even though deep
Exactly.
down in your heart, because you've been there before, and been there before, and been there before so many times, you just hoping
Mm,
maybe this is the one time everybody's gonna fuck up and we can just crawl over the thing. I said get over. I didn't say run like Usain Bolt over the line. You know what I mean? Doing a no look fucking run across. That's what Man City does. They do no look while they cross the line, bro. We don't got them capacity. Maybe
we
we'll
don't. We
crawl.
don't.
Maybe we'll crawl from
Mm,
one hand to the other across the line. Maybe we'll do that if other people fuck up. But other than that, you know what I mean? Like 8 signings, not happening. One signing,
not
not even
happening.
happening.
Good. See, football bands. I'll bring you into the fray right now. Yeah. There's a reason why I highlighted this chart from here to there. Big up to you here to there, and everyone in the chart: Arsenal, Manic, John Smith, Malia, all these legends. Yeah, pain like Bane. See, yeah, let's go through this. credit to Josh Kroenke for not approving any wasteful spending this window. See, we're Arsenal fans, yeah. We can't in one breath, because I've heard you say it, Bant. Me too, I've heard myself said it. Ola, I've heard you said it, yeah, on this show and somewhere else. We've all said, let's not approve any spending for this guy. Why are we out here moaning and whining about not bringing in any signings? We can't be two-faced about this. Do we want signings or we don't want signings? Like we've already said, this manager is not going nowhere. It's a, this is our curse. We're being plagued with this curse. So he's going to be here. So we can't in one breath say credit to Josh Kroenke for not approving a transfer or approving funds for this manager to spend, and we can't be saying why didn't we get any signings. Where are you on this front and this question from here to there, Bant? I'll start from you because Ola has to go through a rebuttal. I can see him, wetting his lips to chew on this one.
Where I am at this stage is probably right. Two things can be right at the same time. Remember that. Two things can be right at the same time. So emotions will say, I don't want this guy to spend no more money. I want this guy at my club come the end of the season. But there's always the possibility that he's not going to go because he's going to reach the top four, which is probably an expectation from top that they're fine with that. They're making their money. They're getting Champions League money. They're probably happy with that. And then there's the second possibility of, well, there's a chance we could go for the league. Yeah. Let's not kid ourselves. We're Arsenal fans at the end of the day. Yeah. Just because other people might not believe, it doesn't mean that we can't have that hope. Yeah. Remember, Ola said it's the hope that kills. Let me turn my volume down. It's the hope that kills, isn't it? At times. Yeah. So if we could have dipped into the market, I'm not mentioning no names. I'm not saying no names about any players because it's obvious. Maybe there's a chance that we start to scare these guys. These guys start to think, because it's way too long these guys been looking at us, City and Liverpool, and look at these guys, man. They get to a certain point in the league and they bottle it. That's what we are. The bottle, the green, you heard that tune, green bottles hanging on the wall. That's Arsenal. That is Arsenal. So we need to have a middle ground. Yeah, it's not Arteta. Yeah, FC. It's Arsenal FC. And if there's a possibility of him dipping into market to buy that extra piece of the puzzle, to complete the puzzle, then there's hope that we could win this league. And that's where I'm at. Two things could be right at the same time. We can want him out, but we can still want the best for our club at the end of the day. And that's where that's where I am with it.
That's where you are. Ola, you have to chime in on this one because I've heard you talk on screens. I don't want no goddamn dime given to this manager. That's in one breath. In the other breath, you started this show also, me and you, I'm culpable about this too, to be fair. We've also said, we've whined right now. Why didn't we bring anyone in this picture? Because we can't be saying, don't give this manager no more money. And in another breath, we can't be saying, we didn't sign anyone. Where are you on this? Because I don't want us to start looking like hypocrites out there. Where do you stand in this? More money for the manager? No more money for the manager? Why are we whining?
Okay. Let me unpack this, right? And I've absolutely nailed it when he says two things can be right. Because I've been on this show so many times and told you I'm a nuance guy. I don't just say black and white. There's so many gray areas in this sport that we're following and in a lot of sports as well, right? And the situations where I'm saying don't give him another dime, is from the point of view of what I initially mentioned when you know, at the top of the show. We're ripping up contracts. We're giving all these dead players contracts. The effect of it is come and bite us in the house in January, because we're still giving people a Cedric contract, ripping up Runnelson's contract. These are all money that's added up to go against us for this profit and sustainability business that's not, you know, stopping us from making signings, right? So when you look at all those dead signings that we've accumulated, and that's including Kai Havertz in this and his wages and all that, because it's part of what's affecting us, right? That's where I get on the part of, don't give him another dime. I've come on this show and said, you know, if I'm the owners and I've invested 700 million into a business, because let's face it, these owners have told us, Wenger's told us, all these other institutions have told us, that football is a business. Football is a business today. It's not like what it used to be before. Football is a business. So if they're putting down 700 mil, I put that 700 mil and I don't see no returns, I don't want to give you no more money. But on the other hand, from a fan's point of view, if you think there's a slithering that I can cross the line, whether it's by crawling and like I said, everybody fucks up, I want to take that chance, because I ain't seen that chance in 20 years. And like I said, it's the hope that kills you. So when my man says two things can be right, that's where you now say, okay, this is a techie conversation now, because snowflakes wouldn't get it. You understand? You have to understand the balancing of things. You now have to grade those two things that are right and see which one's more important to you. Because two things can be right, but one could be better for you than the other, even though they're both right. You now have to grade both of them and see which one's the priority that you want, the road that you want to take. And at this point, on the 1st of February, when I know we ain't making no signings, I don't want him to give him no damn money. Let's go and see what he can do. And if he doesn't get to the end of the line, fire him. You know what I mean? If he doesn't get the job done, because this is on him. He told Willian all 4 years ago that he wants to win the Champions League and the Premier League. Willian didn't believe in that dream. He cut after 1 year. He ran away. Now, bro, I don't believe in your dreams, bro. You're selling me dreams. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
This is what I'm saying. They sell us dreams, bro. They sell us hopes. This is what they sell us. And we as fans, to watch it and go back and watch it and go back and watch it, it means we're back in the bait. It don't matter how much you want to deny it. You're still back supporting your players when they put the key on. You're still watching the games, whether you're cussing or praising it. Whichever side of the fence you're sitting on, you're back watching it. And that's what they want. It's the same thing with fighting. Whether you boo the fight or clap they want you reacting. You know what they don't want? Nobody not giving a fuck. When apathy sets in, that's what they don't want. But what they want, whether you care one way or you don't, whether you criticizing one way or you're praising the other way, but you're invested. That's what the club wants, and that's how they're making their money. And here we are talking about it.
Okay, Bant, I'll bring you up here. Yeah, I've looked at every other club in this transfer window. Even the worst club, that should not be doing any business. I'm talking of the ones that have been caught, defaulters of the FFP rules, are out here they're out here signing people. Nottingham Forest have signed people. See, guys, let this sink in here, guys. Nottingham Forest were just indicted by this.
Did I not tell you the last show that give me a charge? Did I not tell you go and catch a charge? Did I not say that at the last show? Catch a charge. If he's gonna get
out. I was saying this just 3 days ago.
I said it last week.
It was saying all this man them, all this man them being caught by FFP rules, all of them are out here doing business. They're doing business. See, Band, See, Nottingham Forest, just under a month, were indicted by SFP rules. And these guys are telling the FA, F you, we're buying, we're going to the market to buy. These guys literally have bought people. FFP rules are there and they don't care. See, Bantia, even West Ham, let this sink in. West Ham are out there selling their dead food, selling their dead. I'm talking of dead players. The dead players have already risen and they're getting 6 million. Fornals is going to Spain in this transfer window. Dead. I'm talking of dead players. Benarama is leaving. Dead players, and he's leaving to. I think he's leaving to. If I'm not mistaken, he's leaving to Real Betis. And you know for how much? £6 million. That's how much you're selling Fornals, Benarama. All those guys are leaving for those prices. So why is West Ham, yeah, going to sell their dead food, yeah, for a reasonable price? We can't even sell Cedric the Entertainer even for 200k. Like it doesn't make sense if West Ham can be able to flog and send out their dead players and we can't do anything. And Nottingham Forest, who have been indicted for SFP rules, are out here buying. What do you think, Bams?
Do you know what? This team's just a bunch of jokers, man. With Forest, yeah, they want to ensure that they can stay up, and they're gonna do whatever they have to do. Yeah, complete opposites of what Arsenal want to do. Yeah, in winning the league. Forest want to stay up. Do you know what? They may take the risk of getting, a big points deducted or whatever, but they're gonna go down fighting. And you know what? They're bringing in players to fight for them. Yeah, because they know they could be going down and they don't want to be in the championship. I want to just read something from Arteta, what he said quickly. Yeah. And this guy never makes any sense. This is what I quote from Arteta from The Guardian. He says, at the moment, it is very difficult. We are really short, he said. We have positions that we have been very exposed for the last 6 weeks, and hopefully we are going to get players back. In what condition and when? That's a question mark as well, because we have some long-term injuries still for certain players that give us a lot of versatility, and that's an issue. We have certain targets, ideas if things happen. As well, we don't know how the squad is going to look in 2 weeks' time, and you have to always be prepared for that. But it's a very, very tricky market that shifts very quickly, and it's quite unpredictable as well. And you have to be prepared. We will be prepared, and we will try to make the right calls. If there's something that we can do to improve the squads and that needs a peer, and we cannot fill it with players here, we are always going to be open to do that because we want to be stronger. So when he says about wanting to be stronger, we still have Cedric, the entertainer, still at the club. Tomiyasu's still away on duty in the Asia Cup. We've got Ben White, and I suppose we've got Timber as well. But Timber is not back. When is he back? This month or next month? I don't think he'll be back till March.
By the end of the month. By the end of this month.
I'm not even counting Timber at this point.
I'm not even counting him. But the thing is, yeah, what Arteta says is he wants better. Yeah. So if you want better, you want players that are going to come in and compete with each other to make themselves better. At this stage, one injury to Saliba that you guys know, and it's Liverpool times, yeah? Liverpool last season times, yeah? That's what it's going to be like, them type of games. What has happened? Sorry, that's my cat. Can you feed the cat, please? Feed? Sorry. 1 sec.
Yeah, no problems.
Man said yeah, so
yeah, they've got to feed the cat, man. So it's just we're gonna get to a stage of
Oh,
the season.
oh,
We're gonna get to the stage of the season, and it's gonna be like, why didn't we strengthen? Why didn't we do this? Why didn't we do that? It's a joke. It's an absolute joke.
Mm, it's absolutely a big one. Ola, are you still there with us?
yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. Ola, see, yeah. Um, Arsenal, we've not gotten your words about what happened in that matchup against that Nottingham Forest. You know, that's a preppy one, yeah. Uh,
Mm.
it's gonna prep us for what's coming in that Liverpool one. But what really happened in that matchup? Were you okay with what we did on the day against Nottingham Forest and the City Ground? You know, City Ground was a very, very tough place to go. So did Arsenal winning that matchup, does it give you any chest going into this Liverpool matchup? And I also want you to touch up what happened in that matchup. Do you think it's something inspiring? Do you think that win uh, got you hyped up, any bit to face Liverpool on Sunday?
I mean, by all accounts, I heard the first half was rubbish. I didn't get to see it because I was still working. I caught the second half, and for a good part of the second half, from what everybody was saying,
Mm,
it was a lot of more of the same until we got the goals. And I always had us to concede against Forest. Forest has always
mm,
been, a tough place to go for us. Like, go and look at our records. We ain't got decent record against them. Um, but getting that win, yeah, is good.
mm,
Um, getting that win is good, but does it fill you with confidence going against Liverpool? No.
huh,
But would I rather be going into that game off the back of a win or a loss? I'd rather be going into that game off the back of a win, however the win is, because I want a
mm,
free point at all cost.
mm,
For where we're trying to go, and see if we can, like I said, crawl over the line if any of this lot fucks up. And maybe there's a chance of it. It don't look like there's any chance of it with De Bruyne back, and they have the likes of Grealish, Foden, Doku. I mean,
mm,
Haaland didn't even step on off the bench yet. And Liverpool, they've got the 12 man. We see how they played against Chelsea and how the referee was all over that game. Tilting it for Liverpool yesterday. So you just don't know how this season is gonna pan out. But it's one of those where you just have to be on weight. You gotta be ready to fight, and you know,
mm.
if your opportunity presents itself, then you do something. I mean, we could go to Liverpool. There's a world where we go to Liverpool and do a smash and grab. I'll be happy with that, even though
Actually, it's
95%
at home.
Arsenal.
That matchup is at home. It's at the Emirates. We're not going
Yeah,
anywhere. It's at the Emirates.
bro, I'm still talking about smash and grab at home against Liverpool. Yes, yes, because that might be what we'll have to do, especially in the form that they're in right now, the motivation and what they want to do for Klopp and give him a send off. Wouldn't it be crazy if Klopp has lied to everybody in the league just to give his players this one last push, and then come end of the league, you don't go nowhere? I will see Klopp in preseason next season. Wouldn't that be crazy? Preparing for Community Shield and all that. Wouldn't that be mad? But again, there's a world where maybe we can do a smash and grab. I've seen people in the chat, shout out Joanne, they're predicting 5-0 to Liverpool. There's also a
Exactly.
big possibility of that.
I was just about to pull that up.
Like
I was just
there's
about to
there's
pull that
there's a
up for the
big there's a
question
big
for fans.
possibility of that. And like I've
Mm,
said earlier on, two things can be true. But which one
mm,
do I want more? Which one of the
mm,
two truths do I want more? I'll take the
mm.
smash and grab all day. Give me the
The
smash and grab.
all day.
So I'd rather be going into this game off the back of a win than a loss. To answer your question, my brother.
But see, yeah, Bant, yeah, Jan Smith down here, just like Ola, I've already called it here, about what she said. Liverpool are gonna obliterate Arsenal 5-0. See, yeah, like no single chest, yeah, for an Arsenal fan, like no chest, like no fight, is this what the club has come to? Yeah, like we can't even dream of giving Arsenal, a chance at all. Like I went on Twitter. Yeah, every Liverpool fan I'm seeing out there, they're saying it with chest that they're gonna smash Arsenal. Like every Liverpool fan they're pumped up for this. They've opened up coffins for Arsenal fans on the day. I even had I had a Liverpool fan. He wants me to come to his channel for a preview show. He never invites me, for a preview show. But he's so confident. Yeah, he wants me to come for the preview show because he wants to clip me and he wants to clip me bad. So he's so like they're so confident, yeah, that they're gonna beat us. Like is it that we're totally broken that we can't believe in this team to even churn up a win against Liverpool at home? At least we beat them last season at home. Like what do you think? Mostly when you see someone that I do respect, like Joanne Smith, say Liverpool are gonna smash us 5 goals to them at home.
See, everyone's got opinions, haven't they? So people have to remember that we've not lost to Liverpool in the last 3 Premier League games. People need to realise that Anfield is one of the hardest places to go in the league. I think it's probably harder to go than City.
Yeah.
People need to realise that Liverpool are on serious form at the moment. They've only lost 1 game in 36 matches. People need to realise also is that you need to have a little bit of belief in your club as well at times, man, because everyone's saying we're going to get this and we're going to get that. What happens if we don't get that and we don't get battered and we come away with a result? You're going to be happy to be wrong, but I'll tell you something. I believe that we're not going to lose, and I believe that we're going to get a victory. The reason why I believe is because although we played poor against Forest, I saw some promising things from our forward, from my striker. Yeah, I'm shameless at the moment. I'm telling everyone now, this is my striker, Jesus. Yeah, I saw something from him.
I saw Ola's eyes roll up. Guys, you don't want to see
Jesus don't even call himself his own striker, bro. How is he your striker? If Jesus don't even think he's a striker, bro.
Guys, don't want to see Ola's eyes roll up, man. I saw that roll up. Immediately, man said, my striker. I saw that
Jesus don't even think he's his own striker. You know what I mean?
Hold up. Jesus was doing a decoy. Jesus was doing a decoy when he said, "You know what? I can't score goals." He was making a decoy because now, this time of the season, the second half of the season, you're going to see Jesus, a different Jesus now. You're going to see a Jesus that turns up against Liverpool. You're going to see Saka that's going to turn up against Liverpool. I can't tell you about Odegaard because that guy's been shocking. You know, Martinelli or Trossard, even Trossard's going to turn up. We're going to turn up against Liverpool and they're going to get a surprise. They're going to get a surprise this weekend. Don't think it's going to be all Liverpool because it's not going to be all Liverpool.
Shouldn't Eddie be your striker though, bro? He's wearing number 4.
No, that's Tony's. No, that's Tony's. That's this guy. That's this guy's striker, bro. That's this guy's striker.
My God.
That's his. That's his striker. Nah. That's Tony's striker.
See, Ola, because you did touch on this, yeah. Did you see anything promising from Gabriel Jesus? To be very frank, he scored a goal. He
Mm,
scored a goal, and he did give he did locate Bukayo Saka, yeah,
mhm.
and provided an assist. I'll be frank,
Yeah,
that was good,
yeah.
Uh, but again, the consistency. I want to
This is
see
the
that
problem.
week in, week out. The consistency and there. And that's what I want to see from Gabriel Jesus. And again, that first goal, Ola.
Mm,
One thing I love my strikers, or what I always love my strikers to do, is that I want to see them in and about the danger area. I want to see them, at the corner, at the corner of the post. That's where I want to see them. I want to
mm.
see them in the 18-yard box, cause havoc, wreak havoc. That's where I want to see my striker. So if Gabriel Jesus can replicate that, what he did, in that matchup, I'm totally okay. Just be in the mix of the action. I don't want to have a number 9 who's out there linking up play, who's out
Mm.
there holding up. No, no, no. What I need is you to be in the 18-yard box where the danger is, locate other players and score a goal for me, or score 1, 2, 3 goals. He should have gotten a hat trick if he was a deadly assassin. But of course, he's not that, so he couldn't get a hat trick. Look into Gabriel Jesus. What are you expecting from him? And did you think he was good enough in that matchup against Nottingham Forest? Just
Yeah,
before we go into this Liverpool matchup.
yeah. I think he did. I think he did all right. I think he did. He did well. He did better than all right. He did really well. Um, and this is my thing with Jesus. It's not. Jesus is a wicked player. It's not a player we should be looking to get rid of. It should be. He's
Hmm.
a player that we should be looking to add to make him to
Two.
get a complete play out
Hmm.
of him.
Hmm.
Right now, for consistency levels, we're not really getting the best out of Jesus. And if the work of the players around him, and this is why when you
Yeah.
mention you want him around the danger areas, it's not
Hmm.
so much Jesus's fault that it's not always there. We're taking too long to move the pass. So by the time he gets to Jesus, the defense are
Hmm.
all set. The opposition defense, they got back into their own positions. They're marshalling all the passing lanes, and there's nothing for Jesus. And it does make Jesus look bad, but that doesn't
Yeah.
mean that's Jesus's fault. That's the build up in play where players are
Yeah.
taking way too many touches before they even get the ball up there to Jesus for Jesus to do
Hmm.
something with it. And by the time it gets to him, everywhere, it's a trio of defenders. So
Yeah.
I'm not killing Jesus in terms of his finishing ability, because I know he brings more to the team than just goals. Even though goals is what we really want from him, we want that end product.
Hmm.
But the one thing that I would never cost a player for is, if you ain't scoring, you're contributing. If you're doing
Hmm.
something, then I'm not on you. You know what I mean? Even though I want goals
Yeah.
from you, if you're contributing and setting up goals, you know,
Hmm.
or
Player,
you know, clearly creating paths to clear cut chances that end up in goals, then yeah, I'm all for Jesus. And Jesus, I believe, can do that, can do that abundantly. So the only thing for me is, again, consistency, and he's got to keep himself fit a lot more. We need his presence in the team, making himself available. He's still young, so he
He's still
shouldn't be
young.
having these many injuries, the amount of injuries that he's having, and they're not even like fractures or anything. These are muscle injuries, and
Hmm.
and when muscle injuries start troubling you like that from that age, we got to look at it. We got to look at
We'll
it. You
go
know
and
what I
look
mean?
at it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
but
Big up
good
to
player
Anthony
though. I
Herbert.
like him.
Big up to Anthony Herbert, who's in the channel. Yeah, that's our big friend. Drew Gunners is also down here. Shout out to you, Drew Gunners, man. Drew, how you doing, brother? Hope you're okay, man. There's a henchman. Liquid Danger is also in the show, man. Big up to you, Liquid Danger.
I've never
How
seen
are
that
you doing,
name
my
before.
brother?
Big up, man.
Talk
Big
to
up,
us.
man.
No transfer dealings for Arsenal. What do you think, Drew Gunners? What do you think, Liquid Danger? How are you doing? Anthony Herbert. See, we're not signing anyone. talk your talk, my brother, in the charts, man. See, yeah, Arsenal has been linked with Victor Osimhen, Osimhen, yeah, Nigerian striker. Yeah, been linked to him. Again, they said that they've gotten to his representatives. Do you guys believe these stories, yeah, being told by Arsenal Football Club? I mean, yeah, Mayoro came out after all those rumors that Arsenal went to Etafe and proposed 35 million pounds for them or something like that. He came out and denied everything. I never spoke to Arsenal. I don't think they even spoke to Getafe. The lies in which this football club have spun in the news it's horrible. Yeah. So how can we believe that Arsenal have gone to the representatives of Victor Osimhen from Napoli and gone to negotiate something? Talk to us, Bant. What do you think?
You know what? We could have inquired about the player, but we all know that Victor Osimhen's going to the highest bidder in the summer, innit? So whoever
Mm,
pays the most money for him, that's where he's going. So it's gonna be a bidding war in the summer
mm,
for that guy's signature. We may have inquired, but that's probably all we have done. Um, you know, who I think we should have went for is that Pedro Neto. I'm watching him today, and he's just been fire. I know he's just come back from injury, but he's a
yeah.
player, man, that he's gonna go to a big club, Pedro Neto, because he's been doing bits. But
Mm,
yeah, for Victor Osimhen, you know it's gonna be Chelsea that's gonna throw down the big cash. They're gonna throw down the
mm,
big money, but Chelsea ain't nowhere. Chelsea. You know, I don't know if they're gonna finish in the top 4 or 5. So it's up to Osimhen, isn't it? Is it about the money mostly, or does he want to be with a team that? Sorry. Does he want to be a team with that's got potential of winning trophies? Even though arguably Chelsea, you know, are quite a successful team and been more recently successful than us. It's difficult, isn't it, for the player, isn't it? It depends where he wants to be, isn't it? Does he want to be
mm,
under Arteta or does he want to be under Poch or whoever comes in?
mm,
So it's a
mm.
difficult one with Osterman.
Okay, but Ola, see, yeah, if it were you right now, who's good for Arsenal, Ivan Tony or Victor Osimhen?
Um,
Who would you pick?
to answer your question, I'd rather go for Tony, and I've
Okay.
mentioned, so many reasons why I think is a better fit, and it's
Mm,
all down to knowing the league. He scored the other day, like knowing the league,
yeah,
just having that presence. He can hit the ground running.
he can
Doesn't
hit
have
the
to look
ground running. Look at what he did to
doesn't have
Tottenham
to
We've
look
seen it
Hotspurs.
physically.
already,
You know
yeah.
he's a
We've
great.
seen it already.
You know,
Yeah, you know he's a
like
great striker. You know that.
it's
You sense
He's
it.
not even at his sharpest. Two in 2 games already.
right,
Two in two games.
and this is what
Two in two
I've been
games.
saying about Tony. He's a player that can hit the ground running, and I personally prefer making signings from the league. Especially in January window. Maybe in the summer, I don't mind looking outside the league because at least it gives them a chance of preseason, getting to know the team and stuff like that. But if you're gonna, in the middle of a race or in the middle of trying to achieve something, you gotta go and
Mm,
get who you think is the best gems in the Premier League. And Tony was available, obviously for obvious reasons. Why we now know. We're not going to be acquiring the services. Um, but look, for me, Osimhen. When we talk about Osimhen, is a good player, and it can
mm,
make a good it can make a really really good statement in the league. But at the same time, it can come to the league and fumble because we haven't seen
mm.
him deal with the intensity of the league. A lot of players
Of the
come
league
from
itself.
from other
Mm,
leagues and they flop. Not all of them really take the mantle and do something with it. So it's 50-50 with Osimhen, whether at least with Tony, when you grade the two, you say maybe you give him more of a chance of hitting the ground running because he knows all the defenders, he knows all the tempo, he knows how the referee moves, everything. He's been to all the stadiums. It don't matter what stick they're gonna give him, he knows how to adapt All of that is there. He just needs to find the space and fit into the team and take instructions. So I think out of the two, it probably be him that I'll go for. But it's not. I know people are saying Chelsea will probably sign Osimhen. It's not beyond the realms of possibility that Newcastle go and get, because they're trying to get
Exactly.
Almiron out of the way, and maybe Isak could come out of the way as well. Who knows? They might even get rid of Callum Wilson. This man is getting on in age, so they might want to bring in fresh blood and start putting the number, because now in this summer window, they'll be able to spend untold money. Newcastle, don't forget they were.
Okay, Ola, see, we're going for the title, yeah. Why aren't we going for Karim Benzema? At least, just someone to come in, yeah, and score some goals, help us in the title push. Like, why aren't we having a Karim Benzema? Even a Callum Wilson is better than any of our strikers right now. Why aren't we going for this? At least even the cheap stock gap. Why can't we have that? For now, then in the summer we can fry the bigger fish striker. Why can't we have the ones that will just come in and get maybe like 15 goals before the end of the season, or 10 goals, 12? Help us out. Yeah, Ferguson did this. He went to Barcelona. He brought Henrik Larsson. Yeah, and they won the title at the end of that season. Like, why can't we go and do that? Like, bring in a Karim Benzema. Let him score 10 to 15 goals. Give us the title. Help us out. Why can't we do this?
Again, it comes down to the bad investments that the club's been making, and the ones they made in the summer. It comes down to that, because there's no room for error when the owners putting down 700 mil over the last 3-4 years for you to build us to a title winning team, and you just keep faltering every time. And what scares me the most is this current crop of players. When are they going to start getting into the mercenary mode and start thinking about their self and their career and and when they want to, they want to go and win medals with another club? When that starts setting in, that's what I'm worried about now. And time is running out. We ain't got much time for these players now. I give them the next 18 months before they start thinking and looking elsewhere.
Yeah.
And thinking about their careers and how they want to start winning things. You can't be
Exactly.
at
And
that
they'll
age
all start
bracket.
leaving the football club one by one.
You can't be at that age bracket watching, players like Curtis Jones, players like Foden. Saka's out there. He's watching these men picking up trophies, picking up Champions League medals, picking up Premier League medals. He wants that as well. He wants that. And it won't be long before he start looking, all right, what club can do this for me? Who can give me this?
Exactly. And I totally agree with you, Ola, on that one. Bant. See, there's a reason why I highlighted. Man, here today is throwing bombs on the charts, yeah. See, yeah, Bant. Rumors is Arteta is going for Marcus Rashford now. See, I heard that, yeah. Is Marcus Rashford the kind of striker we want right now? See, yeah, guys, he scored in the last match for them. He came back now, and after a slight suspension, and still got a goal. Yeah, so that's 2-2.
Yeah, he scored today as well. He scored today.
But again, is it good enough for Arsenal football? Is that the line we want to go down? Getting the scraps of Manchester United, who can't even score 10 goals for them this season? Is that what we've come to? Is that what we want to do? Is that the line we want to toe?
Well, first and
In other
foremost,
words, do you fancy Marcus Rashford?
There's two parts to this. First of all, I don't believe that rumor, for a start, and secondly, he's not. He plays on the left. He plays on the left. Would he suit Arsenal style? Probably. Would I take him? I probably would. In reality, remember, I'm starving at the moment. And is Martinelli a better player than Rashford? I'm not too sure. We've seen Rashford, score lots of goals. Yeah, we've seen him do it. We know he's playing in a United team, yeah, where he's hardly motivated at the moment. You know, but then again, Rashford could go missing a lot of the times in games as well. But is this a motivational thing? Can Arteta or any manager that comes in, you know, bring that fire back into Rashford? Because come on, man, we know he's got talent. Look at that goal he scored against us earlier in the season, where he just dumped Party.
But Mikel Arteta is not the guy. Mikel Arteta is not the guy. He's not going to resurrect anyone's career. We've seen this. He can't do it. If not, why isn't he resurrecting Martinelli's career right now? Martinelli has only scored 3 goals this season in an Arsenal shirt.
How many has Rashford scored this season?
Why hasn't he motivated him? Gabriel Jesus hasn't even scored up to 5 goals this season in an Arsenal shirt.
How many goals has Rashford scored this season?
Rashford has only scored about, I think this should be his 4th goal that he scored in the league this season. It's not inspiring.
You asked me if I would have him, didn't you? You didn't say like, why shouldn't you have him? If you asked him if I had a choice to get him, this 2-2 now, I would get him, but I prefer Pedro Neto, to be honest. I would prefer Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto.
Yeah,
that's a big shout. That's a big shout. That's a big shout. Him. See, Ola, you've heard what our brother Ban said. See, do you fancy this guy, Rashford? Is that the line we want to hold now? Rashford? Is this good enough? Should we even be hearing those such names? Yeah, should we hear such names coming up, being linked to Arsenal Football Club? To be very sincere, man, is this the line we want to hold?
Fuck Rashford, man.
Say it with
how old is he now? How old is he now? How old is he now?
Bant, that's what I'm telling you.
I don't even. I'm not even looking at how he is. Like, fuck Rashford, man. Like, we don't need Rashford at this club. Guys, can stay up in Manchester and feed them kids over there.
I'm a Terrauda, you said. Come on, bro. I'm a Terrauda, you said that, my brother, man. See, guys in the charts, did you hear that? Yeah. While my brother and my right-hand guy, yeah, Bant was, doing his politics thing, Ola was out there just
slamming the door shut, boy.
Rashford, I don't want to hear that guy around.
No, Rashford can stay in Manchester feeding up them kids.
I don't want that brother, man. I don't want that brother. Ola, talk to these people, man.
I mean, look, Rashford is probably one of the most inconsistent wingers / forwards that we've seen in the league. He has a nice little bit of purple patch every now and again. We've seen it. This is not something that we're making up. This is facts, right through. And look, it's got some big goals. Let's not get that twisted. But Rashford cannot be depended on in a season where you're trying to be serious. If it's a season you're trying to just journey through, maybe he can do 1 or 2 things for you there, But for me, I also think it needs a new challenge, just not at my club.
That's fair. That's fair.
Take somewhere else.
PSG,
if I'm looking from just pure footballing view, I think he needs a new challenge. I don't want him at my club though. I just think he's just too inconsistent. I don't. And I feel, like I said, if he's trying to go to a club where they're just trying to journey through, get to European places and stuff like that, maybe he can help those sort of things. You do well at Villa. I think you do well at Villa. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want him at Arsenal. He's too expensive for what he's selling. For what he's selling, he's way too expensive, bro. Like,
he's way too expensive.
Your food ain't that good, bro.
It.
You know what I mean? Your food ain't that
we
good.
shouldn't even consider such guys in the. And again, see, Arsenal's image, our media image is already in the gutters already. See, we're in the media. We have a goalkeeper that can't concentrate for 90 minutes. We have Gabriel Jesus come out to say, my strong point isn't selling, isn't scoring goals. We have what's this guy's name? We have Cedric the Entertainer playing with dogs. We already know that when the dog, in training sessions. See, guys, I'm not lying. It's true. Yeah. We already have Tavares, who will be coming back to the football club quite soon.
No.
Yeah. Well, guys, we already have a tarnished image. I don't want Marcus Rashford to come into the football club and then he start going out drinking with Astrid and all these other people out and bringing another damaging image. That I don't want that. I want serious players who want to come in and want to hit the ground running. And I don't want this media thing. I don't want it at all.
Rashford go come to London and start linking up with Nicholas Jackson, man, and getting them dots on the street. God, them Insta models. Jesus
Nicholas
Christ.
Jackson needs motivation. No, I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need that. I need serious footballers who are ready to come into this football club and start hitting the ground running. See, how many times have you heard Darwin Núñez? Guys, I'm sorry. How many times have you heard Darwin Núñez, like stories about him, in the media? How many times have you heard Jota in the media? And after it's not been linked to all these ones. Yeah, I've not heard Jota anything in the media.
I tell you what we hear all the time. And nobody wants to talk about it. We hear Grealish all the time, bruv. Grealish is always out there. He's always out there doing fuckeries. But no, they want to paint Rashford bad. You know what I mean? Nobody talking about it. I'm taking it there. God damn it, I'm taking it there. Yeah, Grealish out there, and he'll be out there doing fuckeries too. He's crashing cars. And ducking
He's
off.
Crashing cars, but the difference there is winning titles.
And ducking off. Nobody's talking about Grealish.
Ola, you can afford that when you can afford that when bro, he's a centurion. That guy just coupled 5 major trophies in a season.
But I'm talking about this.
He can afford to crash a car, as far as I'm concerned. He can decide to sleep with 800 models. He can do it. Yeah, I'm okay with it because he has just gotten 5 trophies for his football club. He has the right to do that. So, but again, when you're talking about Rashford, what has he achieved last season? What did he achieve this season? He hasn't scored goals this season. He didn't win a treble last season. He can't afford to be doing that.
You know, I always got a rebuttal for you. You ain't just gonna say that and just get into the wind with that, bro. I got something for you, bro. So when Sterling was at fucking City, and they were on his case as well. They were winning titles together, When Sterling was up there, you know what I mean, and he was winning titles with them. They didn't give him that luxury. The media didn't give him that luxury. Yeah, I said I'm taking it there. The media never gave him that luxury, and he was there winning trophies with them. So what do you got to say about that? So it's not just about a trophy thing. Just because he's won a trophy is why he's getting the pass. We know why he's getting the pass. We know why he's getting the pass. I'm just saying he commits as much atrocities as Rashford does, but Rashford is always out there. They nailing him to the cross week in, week out. And they giving everybody a whip to whip on Rashford. You know what I mean? We're out here, we're seeing it. But at the same time,
I just asked you if you want him in your football club, and clearly you don't want that smoke.
I don't want. I did say.
What's the argument all about?
I did say he can go somewhere else. I did say he can go somewhere else.
No,
I did say he did a challenge.
No, Ola, you love Rashford. Do you want him to come to your football club? Yes,
just not at my club. I ain't trying to be her housewife, bro. No.
You know, last season, Rashford scored 17.
He doesn't want the guy, but
I know. I'm not. Do you know what? Yeah, last season he had a good season. Last season he scored 17 goals.
Shout out to Carl Rossi. Shout out to Carl Rossi in the channel. Big ups to you, Rossi.
Big up Carl Rossi. I'm not saying
Carl Rossi in the house.
I'm not saying he's like we should go out and get him, but I'm gonna give him a bit of his defense from last season. He scored 17 Premier League goals last season, and he scored 6 Europa League goals last season as well.
Yeah.
You know, those strikes have taken him to, so he scored 30 in 54 games across all competitions, which is not bad for for a player of his ilk. So he's not a bad player. Yeah, as I said, as
Okay.
Ola said, he needs a new challenge, but not at our club.
Not at our club. I see, guys. I agree with that. Drew Gunner says no to bro. These guys are saying it with chest. No to Rashford. See, guys, you see, guys, no to Rashford. Just say it with chest. See, yeah. Let's run up this Liverpool stuff before we go away. See, Liverpool murdered Chelsea Football Club, guys. The banter club of the Premiership. See, yeah, guys, yeah, you can't make this up, yeah. Ola, talk to these people. We're about to face Liverpool that murdered the Chelsea team. Man, they mauled those guys, yeah. And see, yeah, guys, they also murdered Norwich, yeah, in the FA Cup just before coming into this game, and they just blew Chelsea out the park. 4 goals to 1 at Anfield. Come on, man, Ola. Is this the team we're going to face on Sunday? Talk to us, man.
Yeah, free, and it's Pedro Neto, mate. Pedro Neto
Oh,
just scored. Pedro Neto.
oh
What
my
a
God.
player.
Man United
Yeah.
drawing that match. They were
Yeah.
leading 2-0. But see,
Yeah.
Ola, talk to us,
So,
man. Liverpool, man. That challenge coming up on Sunday.
like I said, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably expecting Liverpool to win the game just based on the
Mm,
form that they're in right now. But at the same time, I do want us to get a result. I'm an Arsenal fan. I love my
mm,
club with every fiber of my being, and I really do.
yeah,
And sometimes it might look like I don't. Trust me, like I've been
mm,
following this club 30 plus years, bro. Like
yeah,
I'm 45, bro.
yeah.
It's I love this club, man. All I want is for this club to do well. All I want is for us to have Wembley days, like I've been, a couple of times, and just lifting up trophies and being out there having a good old parade on a nice sunny day in the summer.
Yeah.
It's I want to enjoy that with all the fans, but if I see that the path that we're trying to take to get there isn't working, as
Mm,
a final man, I have the chance to criticize it, and
yeah.
that's what we're doing. We all love
Mm,
this club. We all want the club to do well. That's all we want. It's all we want, and I want to win that game against Liverpool. What are my chances? Like I said at the top of the show, I'll take a smash and grab because I'm not hoping for
smash and
much
grab.
because I
Mm,
understand
Oh, they just
who we
scored
playing
again. Maino
mm.
just scored 4-3.
because I
Oh, Man
understand.
United scored.
Yeah, Maino just scored. Kobe Maino.
Oh, Mino just scored. Okay,
Yeah,
4-3.
good
Good
That's
for
goal
that's
as
them.
well.
good.
Yeah,
That's
Bant,
good.
yeah, Bant, see. What do you think about Emmy Smith Rowe? Should he be starting in that game against Liverpool?
Yeah, why not? Listen, anything to keep Havertz out of the game, man. Out of starting.
Mm,
Havertz shouldn't be starting that game. Give him a run, man. Give him a run. I don't mind. I don't mind him starting. I think he's moves the ball quicker than other players. He's more like forward thinking as well. Um, and he gets into those little areas and he shoots as well, doesn't he? He doesn't like want to ticky
doesn't
tacky
just
all the
keep
time. He
the
wants to
ball. Yeah,
shoot.
he
So
tries.
I would start him. I would start him.
Ola, how about you? Rashford. Sorry. Oh my God.
Look, Rashford's on his
Ola,
head now. Look, Rashford's on his brain now. Look.
Emmy Smith Rowe, man. What do you think? Should he be in that team? And again, were you impressed with his showing against Nottingham Forest? And do you think he should be in this Liverpool matchup? Should he start in place of Kai Havertz?
I think the more starts he gets, the more match sharpness we get from him and
Mm,
match fitness as well. So I think all of those are still yet to come. We're not going to have it over 1 or 2 games. It's something that's going to have to build up maybe over a period of a 5-game period if he consistently getting those starts and those amount of game times. And yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him against Liverpool. I wouldn't mind seeing him start. He's been in big games. He played big games for us before he got injured. So I trust his ability in the team. I trust his ability on the ball. And it's just a shame that we haven't seen much of him. I don't know what he's done to Mikel, not to be able to get into the team, even though he's been fit for some time. But hey, I never not want to see Smith Rowe in the team, especially if Saka's playing, because I think a lot of the times it brings the best in Saka's game as well.
In Saka's game as well.
I've always thought those two are kind of telepathic, and they do some
When's
crazy
Odegaard?
when they're on the pitch. So yeah, for me,
Odegaard
I wouldn't mind if Smith Rowe started against Liverpool, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. What about oh my God, how do I get to say this now? Should Thomas Partey be starting that matchup? Because what Mikel Arteta have told us is that he should be ready for the Liverpool game.
Bring him
should
off
we
the
be
bench.
seeing
anything
him
that
in
guy
the
says?
double pivot?
Do you believe anything that guy says? Do you believe anything that guy says? I don't believe anything. I don't believe anything that guy says. So if I see Partey turn up, then I'll be happy. But I don't believe anything.
I was just saying the same thing. Sorry to cut you there. I was just saying the same thing about Smith Rowe. Look, match fitness and match sharpness is a real thing in football. People might not want to believe it. You think you can just bring somebody back from injury and just chuck them in the game. It don't go like that. And I don't believe Partey should be starting this game just because of those two reasons. It's match fitness and match sharpness. And I don't think he's there yet. I haven't seen it. So he's been out for a long time. To just throw him back into a game like this, that could send him back on the injury table.
Biggest game of the season, isn't it? Yeah. Biggest game of the season.
But what if Thomas Partey is fit enough to play? What if he's fit enough?
They have to phase him in. Partey is no spring chicken, bro. Like,
you can't just put him in like that.
On. You have to phase him in.
But wait, yeah. Dominic Szoboszlai, yeah. He was injured for about 3-4 weeks ago.
How old is Szoboszlai? How old is he?
They push him straight in. Come on, bro. When we have Thomas Partey, we didn't sell him in the January transfer window. What are we? Are we prepping him for chicken to be?
Remember when we talked about nuances?
Is Szoboszlai injury prone?
Because that guy might not play even through to the end of the season. Put him in the firing line. I'd say put him there. Why is this guy getting salary when he can't be risked? He can't be pushed into the game. Like, what is this? Yeah, are we just paying these players?
I'll tell you whose door that's on. That's on Arteta's door. We have to sell him in the summer.
Hold. The same people that saying if he's fit, then play him, yeah, and he gets injured, are the same people that are going to be crying.
So should we baby him? Should we baby him? No, but if the manager have said he's fit to play, why is the whole thing? We've seen other people when they're injured, they come in, and they play, man. He's not a doubt. Again, they said he's going to be there in this Liverpool game. Why not put him there, man?
I mean, look, there's no part of me that's saying I don't want to see Partey play. I'm saying because Partey is 30 plus, you can't just be fucking getting injured for nearly a whole season. He's only played 2-3 games. And then they say he's fit, and then you just throw him back into a Premier League game.
Not just any game, Ola. Not just any game.
What's the risk?
This is not just any game, bro.
This is
again,
like I said, I'd like to see him come off the bench. He can come off the bench 60-65 minutes and turn the game around for us if we need him to.
You need to think
game for us if we need him
to have. You need to think logically, Tony. Yeah. If you did start him, he's not playing the full 90 anyway. He's coming off 60 minutes. He's not playing the full 90.
We already know he hasn't played this season at all. He hasn't played this season for us at all. So it's of no consequence whether it goes or not. Like, it's of no consequence. We've actually been scaling through these games even without him.
To me,
So
they've been wrapping him in cottonwood this whole
okay.
time. Why go and just throw
in
him
the
out
firing
there
line.
in
Let's
the
see.
Liverpool
Just
game?
like that.
I think they're going to just phase him in. That's what I think they're going to do, and I
Yeah,
think that's
let's
the right
let's
thing
put
to
him
do
in.
as well.
Let's put him in, man. Let's
The
put him
old
in.
school thought of if he's fit, if he's on the bench playing. I know people.
Wow, we're
People
paying
always
him
say
money.
that, but
for doing nothing.
there's a nuance to that. You have to look at if how young that person is, how fit they are, and all these other bits that comes as part of their profile. But you can't just look at a 31-year-old player that ain't played for half the season, and then they say if he's fit and he makes the bench, he should start. No, I don't want him to start. Not like that. I want him phased in so we can have him for longer. Maybe towards maybe to the end of the season.
Longer?
Yeah, maybe to the end of the
longer?
season. But like if
We all know he never
we're throwing
stays
him
longer.
in now,
So
and if we're
see,
throwing him in,
he came
if
back
he's
from
not match
injury. He
sharp
didn't
and
even
match
play.
fit,
He didn't
it's
even
just
play.
another injury
He
begging.
got the injury. He got the injury in training. So what's the need of not of having him and then he's training again and then he
I
gets
get your
injured in the
point.
training even
I get
without
your
even
point.
playing? So let's even at least get 1 or 2 games before he goes to the training again and kaput down there.
Look,
Bro,
Tony's
we're
just
not
saying
getting
if he
anything out
dies, he
of this.
dies. That's what
Tony's
Tony's on.
Tony's just trolling, man.
Tony's
trolling,
on.
man.
If he dies, he dies. That's what Tony's on.
And then he's crying when he's out, yeah, for like another
He's already
2 months.
see, it was already out throughout the season. So and then he came back and then he went on the train, he went in training and then he got injured in training without coming back to play a competitive game. So what's the need of having him injured in training and him not playing a competitive game? So let's just put him have a competitive game play than going into another training and injuring himself in training. We're getting nothing. We're paying big money to this guy's one of the highest earners in the football club and can't play any game for Arsenal. I'm tired of us wasting our resources. Yeah, while other people that are coming back from injuries can just slot in and play for their teams like Liverpool. They have up to 3-4 players coming in, and all of them will play. Robo will play, definitely. He's already out from injury. He's going to come back and he's going to play against us. Arnold, he has been injured. He's going to come back. He's going to play against us. So why is our own so different? I'm just saying, man. But anyway, guys, see your predictions for the matchup before we go. Ola, what's your prediction for the match, man?
1-0. I've been saying smash and grab, so I can only go with the one. I'll take a 1-0 on goal. 1-0 win on goal, Liverpool on goal. I'll take that. I want that smash and grab by any means necessary. I'll take a 1-0.
All right. Ola, our brother, says 1-0 to the Arsenal. Band, say it with chest, yeah? Because in the watch along, I'm gonna clip you, my brother, man. You're coming to the watch along, so
you can
say it with chest. No political moves here, man.
You can clip me all you
What's
want.
your prediction for the match?
3-2 to Arsenal. Saka with 1, Trossard, and
he's even giving us who will score. Oh my
and
god.
Diego Jota.
I'm clipping this guy for real, man. See, as Ola just said it, meekly, humbly. But my brother is even going to the scorers. This is good.
3-2,
I'm gonna
man.
clip this guy, yeah.
3-2, like last season. 3-2.
3-2. Okay.
Yeah, to Arsenal. Yeah.
I'll take that. No, any kind of win, man. I'll be happy with it.
I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be goals. There's gonna be goals. There's definitely gonna be goals. There's gonna be goals in this match. Definitely, there's gonna be goals. It's not gonna be like the Anfield game. It's gonna be much more open.
Head-to-head says a boring draw. I don't think that matchup will be boring. I think that match will be hotly contested. It will be a matchup that it's gonna be who.
It can't be a draw now. It can't be a draw now because
it can't be a draw.
I'm sorry. Here today. It can be a draw, but remember, Liverpool are going for a title. Yeah, we're in the title race, but Liverpool are actually going for a title. This game is very important to both teams. If Liverpool drop points here, City are back in. Yeah, if we win, we're back in. So this game is literally the most at this stage. This is the most important game for both teams.
Yeah, it's very important. But the thing there is that I don't want to see Arsenal keeping a high line. Look at Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, keeping a high line, pushing Enzo forward,
Arteta's not going to change that though. Arteta's
allowing
not going to change
Caicedo,
that.
the likes to roam. Oh my God! If we keep a high line against Liverpool, we're getting slaughtered, guys. We are getting slaughtered.
No, but
Just
even if we don't,
yeah.
they're still going to push on us anyway. They're still going
Anyway,
to, because
yeah,
they press. That's what they do. They press. That's what Liverpool do. They
yeah.
press
They
all
press.
game.
That's what they do. That's what they do. So you know what, guys? I'm going for a 2-1 win to the Arsenal. For once, let me have chess. You're not seeing any Liverpool fan out here, yeah, saying that we're gonna lose against Arsenal. So for once, let me say it with chest, we are gonna win them by 2-1.
Clip
I
this
pray so.
guy, yeah. This guy wants to talk about me. You clip him, man.
I'm telling you, man. Bant, man, shout out your channel, man, and what you got coming up, man.
Yeah, man. It's Football Bants channel. I've got a show tomorrow called the Friday Link Up with my man Onome. We're just going to be going through some hot discussions, hot topics. I think tomorrow we're going to be discussing Arteta, and Onome, he's going to go into his tangent about his manager and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you're about, just jump onto my channel. If you haven't liked the video, because the video is ready, 6 p.m. Friday. Bring your fried plantain, bring your chips, bring your whatever pies, because it's Friday Link Up, and that's what we do. We eat and we talk.
I think I have a show with you tomorrow. Arsenal
Yeah, we've got
Cross Talk.
yeah. We've got the preview show tomorrow as well. So what time is that for? Four? We having 4 or 5, isn't it?
Yeah, we're having it 4 or 5. You told me 5
Yeah,
o'clock.
so so whichever time, man, you let me know. But yeah, the Crash Talk as well tomorrow as well. So I don't know if you want to present that, but
and then on Sunday we have the watch along too.
Yeah.
Ola, talk about your channel, what you got coming up. See, I know this will be a busy weekend for you, man. Bruv, tell us what's gonna happen, man, on the Fight Week show.
Yes, people. On the Fight Week show, we just had a Dust Up Shakedown episode on the Fight Week show. So if you haven't seen that, please go on the channel and check that out. Give it a like, share it if you can. And we got the prediction show coming up tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And yeah, we got plenty coming up this month. The Fury versus Usyk fight. We got UFC 298 coming up. Volkanovski versus Ilia Topuria. They in there as well, so that's a championship fight. There's plenty going on. Cyborg is calling out Amanda Nunes to come back to the bantamweight division, and loads of back and forth with Thomas Pinal and John Jones. Plenty going up, in the MMA world, man. We're connected. We're linked up with the fighters out there, the professional fighters that really get in the cage and do this thing. No acting. They go in there to beat the brakes off of each other and show respect right at the end of it, and that's what we love. So yeah, come and join us on the Fight Week show, man. We're doing a lot of work this month, and we're upgrading what we look like on the net. We're giving the channel a facelift. We're doing a bunch of improvements. So your support is going to be highly appreciated by subscription, by donation, by joining memberships. All of those help us improve some of the equipment that we use, on the channel. So please come and support the channel, man. Salute.
Are memberships open for your channel?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, guys, you heard it. Yeah, I need to go see. I hope it's cheap, man.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
You know what I mean? Just €1. Just €1.
And
Grant is a member of my channel. I think you recently became a member of my channel. I hope it's cheap, my brother, man, so I can come and get membership.
And let me add something as well. I like what you and Bant's been doing. I see your shows online so many times. So salute to both of you. I like your work. And you see me in the chat more time, you know what I mean? I'm always supporting your stream.
All life would drop you change, bro.
I'm always supporting your stream because I like what you two are doing as a duo. And long may it continue. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Long may it continue. Ola, thank you very much, man. Ola, you've always had my back all the time, man. Since last season, man, I just asked you for a show and you gave me 2 seasons, my brother, man. And I've also built that friendship and brotherhood with you, and it's also amazing to know you, man. thank you very much for all these things, man. And hopefully we get to churn out more content together. And and we'll be on one of all these dot stop shakedown. I want to be on that show one day, man. And then we can have a good watch alongs this month, because there's lots of boxing this month. USEC. See, I'll be on his channel for that one, yeah, because you guys know I'm more into boxing, yeah. Of course he does all those, the fight thing, but I'm more into boxing. So I should be on his channel for the boxing matchups coming up. So, guys, catch me on Ola's channel this month, because a lot of boxing will be going on down there. Ola, big ups to you, man. And Bant, of course, I see you tomorrow, man. Guys, from me, Bant, and my brother, Ola of the Fight Week Show, we are out.